Doing a Dominaria draft, one of my favorites. A lot of build rounds in this set. So I think it's between the rare, which means that wizards double triggers. So there's a bunch of sweet stuff that bounces creatures, deals damage equal to the number of wizards, and also deals 2 to each opponent. Or you could take Skittering Surveyor and be kind of a more open. This is a nice solid card, but I think I'm gonna take this. If you take this first big, you can really try to get a wizard card, because this is a very good payoff if you're blue-red wizard, which is one of my favorite archetypes. So that is almost assuredly a blue-red deck. So now I have to shoot between Shivan Fire and Icy Manipulator. Both good cards, but I think Icy is just a better card. It's goes in every deck and is great. It can mostly it's gonna tap creatures, but you can also sometimes lock your opponent out of a land if game is going that way. It always deals with the best creature on your opponent's board. That's why it's so good. Although that's Shivan Fire, but if I take Icy, I could also maybe not be blue-red, so it keeps me more open. And it's a better card also. Okay, so here is another Shivan Fire, and this time there is no competition. This rare is not very good. It blinks a card for 5 mana. And then it has some random planeswalker stuff. Also, this is not, I mean, this is a fine card, but it's not a wizard player we're looking for. Making this into a counter spell is good, but it's not like you're getting away with something. This is also solid, but Shivan Fire is a solid removal, and already want to be in blue-red. Okay, so now things got a little more interesting, because this is the only card I could consider here, I think. I mean, I guess this is nice also with Naban, but black-blue is not really a wizard deck. I could just go into blue-black, but this is a very good card. 3/3 flash flying, and it also is legendary, and there's a lot of subtypes that matters with legendary. It's historic, and it triggers all the legendary stuff. It is a wizard, but yeah, again, I don't know. Oh, there's another wizard that also double triggers. So with this, it taps 2 things, which is nice. Here's a card that cares about historic, even sentry. You're gonna take Merfolk Trickster. It's a fine card on its own and really good with Naban. You can only tap creatures though, but still. And yeah. Okay, this is a soldier. So it doesn't really work, but there is a Skittering Surveyor, and I like that card. It enables splashes. It is a historic card, and it's also just fine if you're 2 colors. Just finds you the land, the color you're missing, and it's sort of a 2-for-1 if you can leverage this to being something. Also means I can maybe splash this card, even though that's a little unlikely. The blue uncommon, this blinks a historic card, which means you can blink this for value, but it's a little expensive. 5 mana for a 3/3. Okay. Alright, what do we have here? We have this, it's an interesting card. Now, sagas in this set are not as good as in the new set. This is a kind of a okay, but it's not great. Because the sagas, this turns into a creature, but most of them doesn't. We don't take Vodalian Arcanist. The blue-red wizard decks are very heavy with spells, so it's usually good, even though it does make Shivan Fire be easier to get kicked. And it also is a wizard, which doesn't work with this, but I'm getting a reasonable amount of stuff here. I can take another one, or I can take Guardians of Koilos, which could bounce something. I think that has more potential. This is... Okay, Gitu Lavarender is fine. It's a wizard that can become a 2/2 in the late game. It's a fine card to put in your deck if you got some card advantage. Then you can afford to play that card. Alright, I suppose this could be, but there isn't much to do. Thorian Scholar is kind of bad too, either way, so put that in the maybe pile. Okay, Grace, Tragic Poet, and Scarlet Prospect are not really good in limited. Okay, so now we got Marwyn, not even that good to be honest. And Wizard's Lightning, which is a good wizard payoff. This is one that is really good because Lightning Bolt is a much better card than Counterspell in Limited, and this also makes it cost 2 less. Other than that, there is Skin, which I could have had a blue-black wizard deck, but yeah, and we're leaning towards blue-red now. Right now, I want something more with this. It does work with this. I guess you could bounce this if it gets dealt with somehow. With Deep Freeze. So, I would like some card advantage, and one card I almost consider card advantage is Cloudreader Sphinx. It's a 5 mana free 4 flyer that scries 2, and it often works like card advantage. Speaking of card advantage, Tatyova seems like a better splash than Wrath, because it's just gives me something I don't have, which is card advantage, and I can find the forest with Skittering Surveyor. It's a druid, but if I wouldn't take that, I would take like a clunky Fire Intervention, which is okay, but we'll take Tatyova and splash that. See if I can get some more mana fixing. There is some duels and maybe another Skittering Surveyor. Here, Blink of an Eye is just great. Warcry Phoenix is fine, but it a little too expensive. Okay, Warlord's Cry is good if you get some prowess. Here's an Armageddon, that's pretty bad. I think I'm gonna take my first Fire Intervention. It's fine to have one. It also deals with opponents' Icy Manipulators. And it's nice to have a spread of removals. Like I have a 1 mana. It can also be 5. I have 1 mana often, and then I have an expensive card that can deal with a little bit larger creatures. So also with artifacts. There's some broken artifacts in this set. Icy Manipulators, Helm of the Host. But I really want some more card advantage though. Sage of Natlan. But here's Gitu Chronicler. Very good with Naban because you can get back 2 spells. You need 2 spells, but I have a lot. I have Human Fire, Blink of an Eye, Wizard's Lightning, Fire Intervention. So nice. Really nice. Now there isn't much. I don't like this card, whereas Befuddle is a fine card, I guess. Alright, I don't think I want another Befuddle Urza's Tome. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially historic cards. So I could maybe play that. It's not horrible. Ah, the dreaded. All these lands are good except the red ones. So I guess I just take Relic Runner. But yeah, this pack's been good so far. I got really nice Gitu Chronicler. Tatyova, which right now is a little sketchy with only 1 Skittering Surveyor, but we'll see. I had this the other day with the Grow from the Ashes and kicked it, and that was nice. Just drew 3 extra cards that turn and got a lot of lands into play. Perfect combination. Also gains on life. This Orcish Vandal is not good enough. It very rarely is, but it was pretty good in that double Masters set. Okay, Skinrich came back. Take the Arcane Flight. You can put that on the Hexproof creature sometimes. And that's the way to win the game. So I haven't seen any of the Academy Journey Mage. That is a card that bounces a creature, but we'll see. Flume of Keld. Alright, so let's see. My creature count is 8. Decent. This is not super great right now. Good. We are playing best of 1, so I don't think I'm going to start it, but it is decent against Saprolinks. Warlord's Fury. prefer Opt, but right now it is a spell that goes into my grave for Chronicler, so I can double get it back. Particle Wanderer. Alright, what do we got here? Not much, to be honest. This is weak. It's a good rare, and it is green, which means that I could splash it. I don't like to splash it, but else like an Arcanist. Pretty much only bad cards. I guess I'll take it. You never know. This one I'm less interested in splashing, but more sick cards. But here's the Journey Mage I was talking about. Very good in this deck. Basically a free mana freeze with the bounces. And if you got Nabon, you can bounce 2 things. So that's nice. Rescue. This is mostly just trash. I guess Keldon Raider is playable. It's not great, but it's fine. Oh. Wow, here everything comes at the same time. Another Trickster, Cloud Reader, Chronicler, and Journey Mage. It's actually 4, maybe even 5 cards I could play. So what do I want here? Chronicler is nice. So is the Sphinx. They're all kind of nice. I think I'm gonna take the Sphinx. It's just the best card here, I think. Oh, don't mind Umezawa, but Shivan Fire number 2 is gonna be great. And I guess a Syncopate is okay. Oh, wow. So both Trickster and Adeliz. Yeah, I think Adeliz is better. Just pumps your entire team. Keldon Overseer. I don't think that card is particularly good. Alright, let's see if some of those sick packs, something's gonna come back. Some potential for that. So I think, yeah, I think it's the next pack. We're pretty happy with the Pancake Flipper. If I get it, you will see what I mean. No, I did not. Okay. Homeworld Explorer. Didn't get anything back, so what's going to be my last card? I think I got 12 creatures. It's gonna be Overseer, Cyclops, Radiant Lightning. I guess I can put in Radiant Lightning, just some pre-sideboard against Saplings. That could be an annoying matchup. I don't only want 1 forest, so yeah, this seems fine. It's a little low on card advantage, but that's why I'm splashing Tatyova. Okay, so we're here for round number 1. This is kind of a weak hand, but I think I will keep it. I have all my colors, an early blocker, and a good late game card that can filter lands to the bottom. So that's okay. Not a 5-drop. Okay, so I don't have double blue, so I suppose I will just attack. Otherwise I could have kept open Blink of an Eye, but I don't have double blue. You need another blue to kick it. Alright, looks like the mirror. But it's also blue-red with potentially a splash. No, okay, just playing straight up 2 colors. Okay, that was pretty convenient. So now I can go Keldon Raider, and I'm gonna ship a land here because I think I'm gonna draw lands eventually. Alright, well. But the thing is that I really want another blue. Okay. Well, I kind of smell a Gideon's Reproach here. Then I can actually use Blink of an Eye, so that's probably fine. Alright, so now I suspect... No, I thought my opponent was gonna deal some damage, but I guess not. Opponent is doing very little. Okay, I guess I just play that and then my opponent can counter it. I mean, what am I gonna do? Not cast cards. Okay, well, gotta get that out of my opponent's hand, I think, because I have other cards to cast and a late game sink. Okay, opponent deals with that. Oh, there's blue, so now I guess I attack for 1 and just play a 5/5. My opponent has 2 of each color, so I can't really lock my opponent out of a color with Icy. That would have been tempting. But 7 mana. Okay. So we're both trading resources, but I have an Urza's Tome, which right now only loots, but let's I guess I go Icy here. And if my opponent destroys that, now it's not Father for Urza's Tome, I guess. There's Fire Intervention. So I'm not... Oh, crap. Well, that's a problem. This doesn't deal to Planeswalkers. Alright, we are in trouble here. I guess... Probably should have... Okay. Alright, it's not gonna do it. I guess. Yeah, that's Teferi. There's nothing I can do here. Little larger scoop, but I think... What am I even gonna draw? Oh well, Teferi is good. Okay, again, not a great hand, but I think it's capable. Oh, I guess Radiant Lightning is going to be good this game. Cycle Befuddle next turn. Yeah, so yeah. I'm going to wait on that. I really want to cycle Befuddle so I can hit my Radiant Lightning or maybe play Keldon Raider. Okay, it's gonna be a good Radiant Light. Okay, no land though. I think if I draw a land, I'm just gonna... Because my opponent has double land or elves. I think it's probably best to do this. Since my opponent missed a land drop last turn, so killing 2 land or elves seems very important before my opponent plays something big. Now this card doesn't do much if my opponent doesn't have a land. Okay, so I'm at 16, that's pretty high. My opponent missed a land drop, so now what do? I think I just cast this to discard island. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna attack here because my opponent can double block, so we'll just set up. I guess I could attack and then blink of an eye, but the problem is that my opponent could have Vicious Offering. That's a card that's probably in my opponent's deck, and that is sacrificing creatures, so it's kind of blows me out. Yeah, so I win this match or game basically just because of luck, but that's how it is sometimes. And let's attack with these. Okay. It's a good Radiant Lightning. The card that I don't always main deck. Ooh, I got a good hand. At least decent. Guess I don't have double red, but this will be a lightning bolt. And ice is great, and I had all my colors. Now there is the red. So now I have a lightning bolt on that. I always have to look, so this is white, blue, or hopefully not another Teferi. Don't think my heart could take that. So if my opponent has Gideon's Reproach, I'm okay with using it. It's not that important. Yes, it is a wizard, but I already have 3 mana. So yeah. Opponent puts a pawn on the bottom. And 3 colors, okay. Probably just gonna lightning bolt that. It's a pretty aggressive card, and I could have a trouble beating it. Okay, let's play the forest because I want to keep that in play. So I'll loot away the mountain. Alright, basically drew a card. This card has been a little better than I thought it would be. So now I have Icy, which in this game Icy could potentially lock down a land. Because my opponent is 3 colors. Of course, it's hard for me to know exactly what kind of color I want to lock down, but kind of, okay, that's a sick card. It's a 4/4 that creates knights and kills stuff, so I should probably just kill it. Attack for 5. I thought my opponent may have Eviscerate and I want to play this instead, so I need to draw something if my opponent kills this. If my opponent doesn't kill a Kaldon Raider. Okay, well. Now the question is, do I attack or do I Icy? Okay, I guess I do that. Yeah, even though my opponent gets a scry again, this puts up the tempo, which means I'm gonna play my land here because the only card, I think the only card that discards is the skin, which in that discards too. Yeah, my opponent gets a scry again, but now I'm on the board and I could just kill my opponent, but then my opponent played 3 creatures, so not so good. So I guess I'm just gonna trade this for 2 creatures and then play an Icy. I think getting rid of 2 creatures here is decent, because that means that my Journey Mage now can do things. And there's no reason to tap a land here, because my opponent has double blue and can just cast Cloudreader Sphinx. So I'd rather tap a creature. I could do the old double tap here if I wanted to. 2 cards on the bottom. But I kind of suspect something, because my opponent was careful. Okay, well, just gonna kick this. And if my opponent has Gideon's Reproach, so be it. No, okay, now I'm in good shape, because now Radiant Lightning is close to being lethal. And the old double tap with Icy is on the table too. So 1 creature is not enough. Oh, needs 2 creatures, and I also could draw Get to Chronicler, that would be good. Okay, that's not very good against Icy. It's not even a good card in general, but okay, well, I guess tap it. Kind of a... I don't really like defensive equipments like this, and this is one of the reasons. Well, that wasn't so good, but what are you gonna do? If you got it, you got it. Okay, that's acceptable. Couldn't have prevented that with I guess I'll play my land here, because why not? I have Into the Roil in my deck, and then well, if my opponent, what makes me discard that card. My opponent's not playing around anything anyway. Now Radiant Lightning is lethal. And I have 24 cards left in my deck. Okay, so that's just game. I can just double tap. Oh, Icy Manipulator. This game shows why this card is so crazy. The double tap is one aspect of it. Okay, decent hand. This card has been kind of weak, but I think it has some synergy. Oh crap, that's one of the lands I was talking about. This is a land you can sacrifice for 2 cards, just very good. Oh, another blue-red deck, huh? I can't Shivan Fire that for now, so let's just shield. I'm not gonna cast Get to Chronicler. It doesn't block this anyway. I suppose it is a wizard that gets pumped at least, but I think I wanna hold it to kick it now, so I can Shivan Fire something. Okay. One free that makes all creatures with power or toughness 1 less not be able to block. Yeah, for example that. I'm just gonna kill now, because I have that in my deck, so I know how good it is. Goodbye. So let's see if my opponent also has Shivan Fire. I think there is some high likelihood of that, but what am I gonna do? Not cast my cards? I guess I could, but yeah. Here's the thing. I only have 1 counterspell in my deck. I am not a counterspell deck. I can't just hold up on a counterspell every turn. I think I just rather cast my cards, and then I can have Syncopate ready. Yeah, okay. Later, like next turn. When you only got one counter spell in your deck, you can't really afford to not cast. Because here I can do that, and now I can Syncopate a Cloud Reader Sphinx. I get punished if my opponent casts a card that costs less, but I think I want to get my cards into play. And my opponent didn't cast anything last turn. See? I think it is worth to counter this. Because I'm not a counterspell deck, so... Alright, so I could just kill that. It feels like a little bit of a waste, but I do have Ghitu Chronicler to get it back. Yeah, I guess I just do that. I could get... The thing is, as soon as I draw a land, I'm gonna have other things to do for a while, like casting this, this, and this, and... Okay, well... Alright, so let's do this, and... I don't want to fall behind on board against another Wizards deck, is the thing. Okay, so that only deals one. Okay, so now what do? I think I lead with this. Okay, I'll take 2. That's pretty good. I killed the Nabon. Okay, there's a land. So now I could kick Chronicler or cast Cloud Reader Sphinx. My opponent has Syncopate for 2 at the ready. Let's cast this. Now I have a win condition. I think I keep Journey Mage because, well, yeah, I guess so. It just it's insurance against my opponent trying to tempo me out in some way. It's borderline, but I have a Chronicler I could cast and get something back too, so... I don't want to attack because my opponent can just double block, and there isn't any good bounce here, so I guess attack with the flyer and then kick this now. I think I will get back Shivan Fire. I think it's just the most flexible. It can be cast for sheep or it can kill big things. Okay, so now my opponent can deal 4. It's unfortunate. So now we're in a sort of a stalemate. That's unfortunate. I guess just pass. So what could I draw now? I don't know. Okay. I guess it's time to cross the journey. Whoa. Okay, I guess that works. Let's double block here. And I guess I kind of have to kill that. So how do I win this game? No. I have to cast this now and bounce one of these. I guess. Yeah. So now we're both in top deck mode. What can I draw? Icy would be okay. I don't know if I have any more flyers. That's weak. That's very weak. My opponent is pausing, so has something. Yeah, we're both in have almost nothing. Oh, we have nothing. I can draw Urza's Tome. What else? Oh, that's gross. Alright. I think my opponent's deck is better than mine, to be honest. And that Fire Fist Adept just destroyed me. Right, all these Arcans are a little bit overkill, I think. I think there's a little too many. This is a stalemate. Also have to think a little bit about decking. I have 19 cards, my opponent has 15. Oh, that's a very good card. Yeah, that's probably gained. This means that in every turn my opponent gets to kill one of my permanents. I guess if my opponent puts it on all my lands, it's gonna be good. Oh, my opponent hit 3 creatures. That's sick. Alright, that's probably game. So slowly my opponent's gonna kill all my stuff. Okay, well, that's not terrible. So every end step you can kill one of them at random, so eventually all goes away. Yeah, I guess. Might as well attack here, it's gonna go away eventually. So might as well trade. Or get some damage through. Right. Opponent's deck is good though. A little too many Vodalian Archons, I think, but I think I'm gonna have to use this now. Okay. Sure. Alright, that's a little too late. So too little too late, as they say. Alright, I get to play this. And you showed up too late, my friend. Even worse if you put that into the Roil and bounces this and does it again. Is this a Ghitu Chronicler? Yeah, alright, that's game. Alright, I thank you for watching, but I don't think I'm done here now. Well, it was a sweet draft, but I guess I had too many weak cards in my deck.